been by far my most requested videos, the top 10 running backs. I've been slacking a little bit on this one because I've been waiting because I've known there's a lot of cards coming out, but we just got two juggernauts at the top. I'm going to be honest, those are probably the two best cards in the game. If I did a top 10 must-have cards list, that'd probably be one and number two, or at least tied for one. They're both amazing, but we have so many other cards that came out alongside of it, man. We have so many amazing cards in here. So many good running backs not even making the top 10 as well. Make sure you guys are tuned in, man. We just hit 60K on the channel. I guess let's push for 65K. I don't know. I appreciate you guys, though. Let's just jump right into number 10. If you're looking for cheap, fast coins to build that God Squad you always wanted, check out my sponsor, U4GM, and use code SHOE for 5% off your order. Number 10, I do have Peyton Hillis. Obviously, he's a 91 overall here. I think you have to put in, like, Alex Mack, right? Or you put in Joe Batonio, and he turns into a 98. The only negative I have with this card is that he is on the slower end. He is 96 speed, which is an L. But I think the Ring of Honor cards, when you compare them to other guys that I've looked at, like Najee Harris in the free agency promo, like Devon A. Chain in the Roster Revolution promo, I think the abilities here just triumph the speed on those cards by far. Also, he does get a lot of theme teams, still very good theme teams right here. And then on top of that, you guys know Ring of Honor never got nerfed like they said it was going to, especially for running backs. He still gets 0 AP Tank right here. Then you can go ahead and use like Human Joystick and Bulldozer. You get 3 0 APs right there, another 0 AP right here, and then a 1 AP bucket. Ring of Honor discounts are still so good, and also I love Peyton Hillis' build. 240 pounds. He's still under the weight. He doesn't get the good spin move, but he's huge. He falls forward like crazy. You guys know I'm a big Browns fan. I've used this card extensively. He's amazing. Trust me when I tell you guys. If you can get a speed up, one of the better running backs in the game. The only reason why he's down here is because of the speed. But if you're all running one of these theme teams and you're using like Doug Martin as a backup and you can get him up to 99, I think he's one of the best running backs in the game, truly. But there are some stipulations with that, right? And real quick, boys, if you want to know the best place to start winning more games where you can learn full offensive and defensive schemes that actually work, you should check out civil.gg and use my code SHOE for 30% off. You'll be joining over 2,000 active members who are winning more games, and over 98% of people who joined said they've won more games since joining. So if you want to start winning more games, make sure you click that link in the top of the description and use code SHOE for 30% off. And now, let's get back to the video. Number 9, we got the all-star athlete, Jim Thorpe. Man, this card is actually an amazing card as well. 6'1", so good height. I actually like height when it comes to like running any sort of routes. I think the wheel route was one of the best running back routes in the game, especially against man coverage or match. And when you throw a high ball to a wheel route running back that is also tall, it just is much better. But you can see 98 speed, 98 excel, 99 agility. He is perfect across the 3 right there. His catching is amazing. Crazy change direction, crazy break tackle. And then look at his route running, boys. 95 short, 91 deep. I don't know where his medium's at. I'm missing it. I'm blind. But I'm guessing it's also very, very good. The short's the one you want the most. But he does have gunslinger built in. As you guys know, people do abuse this for the double pass schemes. I personally don't do that, but it is there if you want. The only thing that would have made him better is 0 AP Tank. Tank is probably the best running back ability in the game. I think it's arguably, I mean, the X Factor is amazing this year. It's nowhere as good as Madden 24, 23, or 22. I'll say that for the X Factors. But Tank is right there. It's one of the best abilities in the game. He still gets it for 1, which is still considered a discount. But I think 0 would have made it a little bit better. But on top of that, you can go with like Joystick for 0 right here too. He is still very, very good. Remember, 2 double 0 AP buckets, and then you have the 1 AP Tank. Jim Thorpe is an amazing running back, man. I'm telling you, a lot of these cards are very, very interchangeable in this, like, I would say like this 9 to like 6 range. Number 8, we do got Saquon Barkley, 99 base speed. I will say 99 and 98 don't really mean too much to me at this time of the year. Like maybe in past Maddens, but it is so easy to build a theme team of 20 this year for one specific card, or even get a guy like Doug Martin as your backup, especially if you're buying a top-end running back like Saquon to boost his speed up, or somebody that was 98 speed like Jim Thorpe, right? But moving on, this card is insane. He's 99 in trucking, 99 in break tackle. He does have amazing stats. Also a very good catcher. 88 catching plus gift wrapped is amazing. 90 short running, hitting that threshold. Ability-wise, he also gets 1 AP Tank, which, like I said, it would have been better to see more than that. But also, he does get a 0 AP bucket, 2 of them right here, and then the 1 AP Tank. The only thing I might say I like Saquon more for is that this card, he just falls forward. His build, he falls forward all the time. I wouldn't say it's as good as the other, like, super big running backs like Peyton Hillis and the boys, but I don't know. Saquon cards just always ball out, but I think him and Jim Thorpe are very interchangeable. Number 7, Clinton Portis. So Clinton Portis is just basically a card like Peyton Hillis where you don't have to go buy a 91, then a 98. You don't have to run a theme team to get him +2 speed up to like 98 or 99. He's already an amazing card base. The only L with him compared to Peyton Hillis, though, is that, yes, they do get the exact same ability stack, but he is a much smaller build and a worse build in-game than Peyton Hillis. But I think as a base card, he's amazing. 96 change direction, amazing carrying, amazing break tackle. I'm going to be honest, I know he has good trucking, but I've never cared about trucking stat in this game because the spin's really good in this game. The juke's good. People are using tank anyways. I never really cared about it. But moving on, balance beam is also really good to stack with the 0 AP tank. It's amazing. So I like running that. You have the balance beam already on there too. You got human joystick and bulldozer. And then also, I believe, another 0 AP and a 1 AP right here. It's kind of disgusting that I have all these cards, buckets memorized like this. But Clinton Portis is amazing, man. All of these Ring of Honor running backs are very, very good. Number 6, we got Marshawn Lynch. The only thing with him, though, is what made no sense to me is that he was like the Ring of Honor inductee. He wasn't like a supporting cast guy like Clinton Portis. And they made him 97 speed and also dropped other running backs that got the exact same discounts as him, which made no sense to me. It kind of ruined the shine of him getting inducted. But if you guys watch the gameplay on this card, yes, his catching is worse. Yes, he's slower. Yes, his agility is worse. But there was something about this card. If you watch that gameplay, arguably my best gameplay of the entire year. I think he had like 40 broken tackles in a half of football. I mean, I might be over-exaggerating right there, but it was insane. It was one of those gameplays if you watched it. And also, like, not as good as it's just something about the way he played. Although he gets the exact same abilities, right? 0 AP tank, the human joystick, whatever you want to use, whatever your stack is for your guy, the bulldozer, and then the 2 0 APs right here. Marshawn Lynch, he just played phenomenal for me. He was one of my favorite cards I've gotten to do a gameplay on. He's one of the most memorable ones, and I've also used him extensively after the fact too, because how much fun I had. If you guys know me, you watch my streams as well after I do gameplays, I usually sell the card I do a gameplay on just to recoup coins. He genuinely was one of the best cards I've used all year that I used him for a whole week after, even when a guy like Peyton Hillis as a Browns teamer was in the game. That's how good I like this card, man. Number 5, we got Mr. Eric Dickerson. Eric Dickerson is also the exact same abilities, but he just has a much better build. 6'3", 220 pounds. He is really skinny in game. They gave him his own face scan and like his own body. You don't really see that in Madden, like where they have their own like shoulder. He's like is he the only guy in the game that has that, by the way? Like he has his own like signature build in game too that you don't see on normal Madden players. Unless I just don't know what I'm talking about. But I don't know. His build looks completely different in game than any other running back. But he's 98 speed, amazing agility, everything across the board, excel for a power back as well. And then on top of that, like I said, 6'3" is huge. And then being an LTD, he got 2 baked-in discounts. Also the same exact ability stack we've already went over. This is the 4th Ring of Honor card. Amazing across the board. 5 different 0 APs plus the 2 built-in. Eric Dickerson's just amazing, man. The only thing he's missing truly is an X Factor. Maybe the glitch spin. Although there's only 2 cards on this list that have the glitch spin. Number 4, we got the Muscle Hamster. Still one of the most popular cards in the game. And I still think, even if you are a God Squad and you're not using him and you have one of the guys above him, you still have Doug Martin on your team. I still have him as RB2. If you guys do not know, Doug Martin also boosts his self in speed and boosts any other running back. So I usually just have him as a backup, gives +1 speed to any other card you use at your number 1 spot or whatever. Even if you want to use him yourself, he has 99 base speed from his own boost. He is really tiny, but the reason we're here is because he does have the charge up X Factor. It is 2 AP as well. A card I left off the list, Marcus Allen, gets it for 4 AP. He doesn't get any other discounted abilities, and I think his value is really bad. But this card for 2 AP, you get it on all game long unless they're using like some sort of, I forget what it's called, momentum shift on defense, which most people really don't run. So 2 AP there, and then on top of that, you do get really good discounts. His 1 AP tank is kind of an L. Yeah, you probably do want to get that as well. So it's like probably a minimum of 3 AP on him. But Doug Martin's amazing, man. We've all gotten to try this card or at least played against him. Number 3, Jamal Charles. I just saw his price. This dude has died in price, man. Absolutely died in price. He is 97 speed, but remember, like I kind of mentioned, if you have cards like this and you're looking at top-end cards, you should probably have Doug Martin as your backup. I think you should just get Doug Martin and leave him as your backup for the entire year. If you can get it for cheap, I think he's in the 200K range, which is insane. And then you just get +1 speed to all your guys. It's a good investment, really. But Jamal Charles would be 98 if you did that. And then on top of that, amazing stats. Really good catcher. Also, I believe his route running is good, too. 94 short running. The reason I like him, though, more is because he has a built-in X Factor as an ability, which I'm so blind. It's right here. I was looking for something else. Freight Train for 3. So you're spending an extra AP on it, right? Than Doug Martin. But it's on all game long. It can't get momentum shifted, which would absolutely ruin 2 AP off of your Doug Martin if you got momentum shifted. So I think a guy with Jamal like that is huge. And you get like the 0 AP human joystick, another 0 AP with spin cycle, or whatever you want to do here. Jamal Charles was a really, really good card and still amazing. But I'm going to be honest with you guys. Every card I've shown you on this list is absolutely nowhere near the 2 cards I'm about to show you. Number 2, I'm going to give you guys a little bit of a breakdown right here. You guys know who's at number 1. It's the Quad Father. I don't want to, everybody knows it. What am I doing here? I think there are stipulations to it, though. I think the only reason why you would have a Quad Father above him is because he does have that X factor. But the thing is, if you are, say, if you're playing ranked, right, and you're high up in the divisions, you're going to be playing very, very good players who have a lot of secure tacklers. So that X factor gets negated, right? If you are starting to notice in your matchmaking, it depends on your skill-based matchmaking and your elo and whatever. If you're playing a lot of people with secure protectors, then T'Vondre Sweat is RB1. If you're not, depending on your skill-based matchmaking and what mode you're playing, then Quad Father's better. Hopefully that makes more sense to you guys, because that is the only thing he has on him. T'Vondre, obviously, a much better build at 366. They both have the glitch spin. If you don't know what it is, just go watch either the gameplays I've done on these cards. I have a gameplay on both of them. There's a glitch spin, and both of them get it. It is absolutely amazing. He will be 98 speed with the Doug Martin. He's obviously huge. Built-in tank, built-in energizer, and on top of that, boys, he obviously can get whatever crazy ability stack you want here, too. I think I'm using, like, human joystick and, like, bulldog. I don't know what I'm using, but I'm using some crazy stuff on him. T'Vondre Sweat, I still think he's RB1 because, like I said, I play a lot of secures. But I think for majority of people, Quad Father would be better, depending on what your matchmaking is, like I mentioned. Boys, at number 1, like I mentioned, Quad Father is going to be RB1. I want to say, because a lot of people are going to be asking me, what about 98 Quad Father? I don't like to do duos on a list. I think that ruins a spot. I think the 98 Quad Father is RB3. I would put him at RB3 if you guys wanted a true list. I would still use him over Doug Martin, over Jamal Charles, and everybody else on this list. Now moving on to this card, the reason why I have him at number 1, very easy to get him up to 99. You don't got to run a theme team. Just throw Doug Martin in there. Obviously, amazing stats across the board. And also, look at his catching, too. They gave him 93 catching and 90 short running. That is insane for a power back. He also gets the glitch spin. I don't know what the threshold is for the glitch spin. I'm going to be honest with you. I have genuinely no clue what it is. It's not weight, because we have a lot of big dudes above that weight that can't do the spin. I don't know what it is. I don't know. Because Mike, it's not a height thing either, because Mike Tolbert does it. I don't know what the threshold is. Maybe we'll find out one day, but right now it just seems to be random. But moving over to the actual stack, you get your guy with 0 AP tank, 1 AP for A-Train, which is 2 AP cheaper than that Jamal showed you earlier. And then also on top of that, you need to use spin cycle on both these cards and make the glitch spin. I mean, these two are mountains above everybody else, man. If you can't afford the LTDs, please go get the 98 Quad Father. Please. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, man. I've been holding off on the running back one for a little bit now. We have insane cards. The 2 top guys are obviously ridiculous, but if you want to mix it up, there are some good cards in this list as well. Let me know what running backs running backs you're using right now in the game, and we'll see you guys in the next video, boys. Peace out, man.